Welcome, one and all, to Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 503. I'm your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn here, as always, with suspenders set to maximum stun. Got a great show for you today. We're going to be doing part 8 of Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. We are well on our way through this game, over halfway through it. Got a lot of new tools and toys in our pack, which means that we're able to kill Nazis with maximum efficiency. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. I'm having a great Thursday. It's been quite a busy Thursday for me. I did a live stream earlier this morning. I published a lore video today. I've been working on more lore videos all day, and here we are again. So lots of great content coming up for you. So tomorrow is a live stream day. I hope you can hear me with this thing over here. There. I'm trying to get it out of the picture, but also so that you can hear me. There. So Friday is a live stream day. That's tomorrow. And if you watched my live stream this morning, I was experimenting with a number of different games that I wanted to play during my new live stream. As you know, I played Metro Exodus, and I loved Metro Exodus. I was actually really bummed when it was over because I had such a fun time. I was looking forward to playing Metro Exodus every Friday and Monday, and now the game's done. We finished it. So I needed a replacement, and this morning I tested 3 games. I tested Prey, the 2017 version, not the 2000. I forget when the first one was. I tested Dishonored and the first one, like the 2013 version. And then I tested Doom, like the 2017 version of Doom. And I really enjoyed all 3 games. They were a blast. And I came to the conclusion that what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Prey, and we'll be doing that on Fridays and Mondays. I'm going to save Doom for when Wolfenstein ends, and so we'll use Doom during Scotch and Smoke Rings. And then once Prey is over, we'll follow up with Dishonored, which is going to be a lot of fun. So tomorrow, look forward to Prey. As far as I got into it this morning, I was really having a good time. So I think we're going to have a blast. Jay Ogden says, Oxhorn, my cat's breath smells like cat food. As well it should. I'd be concerned, for example, if your cat's breath smelled like Scotch. Because then you would be abusing your cat, giving him Scotch-laced catnip, which is bad. Speaking of Scotch, it's not bad for me to drink Scotch, which is why that is what I am going to do right about now. If you're drinking something with me this evening, raise a classy glass and a toast to a fantastic evening. Cheers. Jack McGorry says, continue BioShock. I do need to do that, don't I? Yeah, I want to do BioShock. I want to continue with BioShock. I had a whole lot of fun. But we're doing Prey tomorrow. But maybe we'll do BioShock later. Roman says, hey, Oxhorn, I bought a pair of shoes from a drug dealer today. I don't know what he laced them with, but I've been tripping the whole day. And thus it begins. Look, I'm not ready for all the dad jokes just yet. Let me set something on fire first, because after having set something on fire, I'm in a better mood to tolerate dad jokes. So we'll do that first. Emmett says, good looking man. Loved your New Vegas playthrough. Thank you very much. I had such a good time with New Vegas. And that's another game that I am sad is over. Okay, I've got my Scotch. Leaves are on fire. We're all good to go. ZZ Sinister Grin says, what's up, Ox? Rocking that beard. Thank you. Thank you. It's not like I have a choice. It is attached to my face. I suppose I could cut it off, but that would be blasphemy, and I can't do that. Not with me being me. So, thank you. Cheers, Oxhorn, says Publius Varnus. Cheers right back at you. Charles Borden says, groan. Yeah, I believe, yeah, groan indeed. Money for Chicken Nuggets says, hey, Oxhorn, what do redneck vampires drink? Bloodweiser. This is what my show has become. This is my show now. It's just gutter trash. I kid! I love all of your jokes. They're wonderful. They're a great addition to Scotch and Smoke Rings. Weird Beard says, I miss Metro Exodus 2. What are your thoughts on the upcoming DLCs? What would you like to see take place during them? I have no thoughts on that issue other than I plan to cover them. Well, let's see. I mean, if I could choose, I'd love for, what's his name? Starts with an A. Not Artyom, but the other guy. I'd love him to be able to find Olga. Was her name Olga? At the place with the water, the foresty area. I hope that he finds her. That's what I would love to be in a DLC. Ashley says, hey, Oxhorn, I don't know how long I'll be able to stay. My 4-year-old is sick, and she has decided that if she can't sleep, then I can't either. Sorry, it's not much. It's still very kind. Look, I have a 4-year-old as well, so I know where you're at. I really do. But at least it's not as troubling as when they're infants. Because then, I mean, what is sleep, right? When you're raising infants, there's no thing as adult sleep. You just don't sleep. So, count your blessings. Joseph says, New Vegas is not completely over. You still have some content. Yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of content that we can do for Fallout New Vegas, but I'm saving that for days when I'm out of town. For example, there are a few minor locations, like really, really minor locations. I believe there's a rock crushing plant that I haven't covered, and a few small things like that, which I can cover in some future episodes. So I plan to do that. There are a couple of videos that I want to do. I want to do a video on Gunrunner's Arsenal. To go over all the videos in that. And, so I've got a few things in mind that I want to do content for. But right now, I'm focusing on Fallout 3 and Fallout 2. Gonna get those done. Jax says, I hope you're enjoying your day/night. Your Grow a Beard video is what pushed me over the edge into full beard growth. Well, I'm glad, but that video was just me looking at the camera and shouting, Grow a beard, over and over again. So, hey, I'm glad I inspired you. Rusky says, hey, Oxhorn, what do you think Bethesda will do for E3 based on recent releases? They don't seem to have much to present besides DLC and Doom Eternal. Well, they teased us with the Elder Scrolls at E3 last year, and I believe they're going to give us some more. I have no idea. I have no insider knowledge, but if I had to guess, I would believe that they're going to be giving us more information on the upcoming Elder Scrolls. We can pray that Starfield, is that the name of it? That they'll have more content for us about that, but I mean, it's all pure speculation. The Dark Seraph says, Jim Beam Apple Whiskey is some good stuff for anybody looking for a sweeter drink. I'll take your word for it. Ajax says, good afternoon, Ox. I'm super happy to be here since I just got back from a long day animating and my caffeine supply is low. Let's have fun. Let's have fun indeed. Cheers to having fun on Scotch and Smoke Rings. Bread Boy says, I know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is only available on consoles, but I would love to see you do videos on the main story and such. I would love to do videos on the main story and such, but it has to come out on PC first. I'm not trying to be an elitist, but it's the only platform I know. Like, you get me down in front of a console with a controller in my hand, and I can't function. This was proved at Greenbrier when I had to play Fallout 76 with a controller for an entire hour. No, it was like 2 hours or 3 hours. It was a whole lot of time, and I could barely move. I think I got a few good shots off with my pipe pistol, but yeah, me and controllers don't mix. Mythic says, hey again, Ox. Been pretty rough week over here, so it's finally nice to relax and watch some Scotch and Smoke Rings, listen to some bad dad jokes, and watch some Nazis eat some bullets. I know, right? It all comes together into a wonderful evening. I'm so glad you're here. Red Shift the Fox says, grow a beard. That'll be hard because I already have a beard. Perhaps I can grow more of this beard. Yeah, just get some blood flow, to the follicles there. Increase your blood flow to the follicles, and you'll grow a nice, good, healthy beard. And if you're not pleased, you could always do a beard transplant. Did you know those are a thing? That's right. There's an entire, subculture of people who are so ashamed of not having beards that they go in for a beard transplant. And it's disturbing because in order to do a beard transplant, they have to move follicles from one area of your body to another. And they just jam them into your chin. Let's just say that there are a number of men who have had beard transplants who now have very bald bottoms. Bald bottoms. So there's always that option. Good to have options. Diamond Shot says, was New Vegas really that good of a game? I have the game. Lots of chances, but could never enjoy it. It is that good of a game. I understand where you're coming from. The first time I played Fallout New Vegas, I didn't enjoy it as much as Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. And going back through the game for my channel, I realized that it was because I rushed through it. I didn't do any of the DLCs my first time through. I didn't really pay attention to each of the major factions. I didn't really listen to their speeches and, their holotapes and all of that. I kind of just went on the primary quest and did a few things, but by the time I finished, it felt underwhelming, and it was because I just missed so much of the environmental storytelling, a lot of the side quests, and of course the companions. I think I only had 2 or 3 companions in my first run through, and I got to meet many of the other companions for the first time when I was working on my channel. So, it's one of those things you just got to dedicate yourself to it and kind of explore every corner and absorb the lore slowly to really develop an appreciation for Fallout New Vegas. Rusky says, I don't know if beard transplants are real or a joke, and that just makes it better. I wish I was joking. Look, if you want to get a beard transplant, I'm not hating on you. That's your call as a human being. It's your face and your posterior. Do with them as you see fit. Who am I to judge? But there are some people who just really feel, emasculated by not having a beard and go in for the beard transplant. Not something I would do if it was me. But again, who am I to judge? Roman says, I know you're chock full of games right now, but give Call of Duty Black Ops 1 a try later. Cold War, check. Kennedy, check. Mind Screw-based plot, check. Later games are worse. Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Interesting. I may have to take a look at it. Thomas D says, I choose not to grow a beard. Clean shaven is a clear mind. I respect your choice. Victoria says, good morning, Ox. I'm excited to hear that you're going to give Dishonored a try. I loved that game series. Yeah, I really enjoyed what little I've played of it. I played about an hour, no, more like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And yeah, I had a great time. So we'll include that after I finish Prey. Charles Borden says, ew, I'll just live with the fact that I'll never be able to grow anything other than a goatee. No beard transplants, thank you. I hear you. We can't always control the bodies that we're given, but you know what? Sometimes it's better to just roll with the punches. Not that changing your body is anything to be ashamed of. It's your body. Do with it as you see fit. Who's the best companion for New Vegas? I'm doing a full playthrough, says AWC 1989. That's a matter of opinion. I think Arcade Gannon is hilarious. He's great to take along if you just love his wisecracking jokes. Who else would I choose? Cass was my favorite go-to companion. I loved the whole cowgirl getup, and her character and my character were like cowgirls with pistols, and they had a good time. She drinks a lot of whiskey. She's a lot of fun, and she's got a great personal quest. Arcade Gannon's personal quest is also really good. I like Lily. I like Lily a lot. They're all great. They're all great. It's hard to go wrong with the companions in New Vegas. They did such a good job with them. Sir Reginald Bobslayer says, I was going to say something but forgot, so here's money. I'll take the money. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind. Cheers. Wade says, Oxhorn, read this. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's heavy and the other is a little lighter. Jack Melkov says, what do you call a dead Nazi? A spoiled kraut. Oh. I never know what you guys are going to say. That's half the fun for me. Ajax says, Ox, I forgot to ask, how's the family and how's the weather over there in Washington? Family's doing well. The weather is crazy. We just got out of this snowstorm where we were buried under snow for weeks. And now it's in the 70s. Like, it's 70 degrees in my office right now. I have the window open and a fan trying to suck all the air out of this room for the smoke. It's still 70 degrees here. I'm surrounded by all these hot computers. I'm a little misty. A little misty. It's not great. Yeah, it's crazy weather. Victoria says, something I've wondered, have you ever tried the Dragon Age series? I always think you might enjoy all of the lore, as it's an incredibly story-heavy game. I have been told that that's a great game for someone who really enjoys lore. I have to admit, I'm not into fantasy right now. It's just doesn't capture my imagination. So I'm focusing on, post-apocalyptic and sci-fi and I guess demons and stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I'm enjoying right now. Optical Plays says, when are you playing more Fallout 76? My Fallout 76 weekly live streams are over now. I will still continue to cover Fallout 76 when there are new DLCs and new things to explore, as I did this weekend last week with Patch 7, which introduced the Nuka-Side or the Nuka Brew stuff, and as I did earlier this week with the new Fastnacht Parade, which was a lot of fun. That was a good 3-hour live stream, and I had a blast with it. So I'll continue to cover that kind of content, and I'll continue to do lore videos for Fallout 76 as I'm doing lore videos for Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and the other Fallouts. Sir Reginald Bobslayer says, what will be your next live stream series? It will be Prey, and that starts tomorrow. It's a fun game. I had a blast with it. You can see a sneak peek if you watch the live stream that I published to my channel this morning. You can see a sneak peek of what we'll enjoy tomorrow. So 4 hours of Prey tomorrow. It's going to be a blast. Emmett says, hey, Oxhorn, don't you wish Bethesda would remaster Fallout New Vegas and 3 instead of remaking Skyrim for the 50th time? I'm conflicted on that. On one hand, I understand the appeal of wanting a remastered Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas because there are many people who can't get the old versions to work on their computers, and it would open up a new audience for them. Roman says, what was the most embarrassing, horrible super chat you've received? I don't know, and I don't want to even encourage that. I can't recall. I can't recall. But on the other hand, I don't want them to be remastered personally because I've already played those games and I love those games the way they are, and I want to keep those memories the way they are. I don't want those to be reinterpreted in a new engine. Part of the charm of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are the quirks of the engine that those games were made with, which is outdated, yes, but that's part of the fun, you know? And that's how I enjoy those games. That's how I want to remember those games. So I wouldn't be interested in a remastered version, but I understand people who do want a remastered version. So that's why I'm kind of torn. Rusky says, did you hear that Outer World was Epic Store exclusive? I did. And not quite exclusive. It will also be available on the Windows Store for those who use that store. I had lots of conversations on Twitter about it this morning and this afternoon. If you're curious, it's a bit disappointing. Not only from a personal perspective, because I use Steam and I prefer Steam to the Epic Store, but also from a consumer standpoint, they're simply reducing options, right? Anytime a company makes a decision that takes options away from a consumer, I think that's a bad call. Yes, it's only for a year. It's an exclusive on the Epic Games Store only for a year. In a year, it'll arrive on Steam. But, I mean, by then, the game will have been out for a year and people will have missed the opportunity to really, be fresh into that game. They just miss out on a lot. So it's disappointing from a consumer perspective, in my opinion. Koopy with a tip. Thank you very much, Koopy. Extremely kind. Charles says, watching you comment during the praise version of the GOAT was good for a laugh while I was having lunch. Yeah, that surprised me. I don't want to do any spoilers, though, because people are going to watch tomorrow. I hope many of you will tune in tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time for my Prey live stream, so I don't want to spoil anything. I got about 30 minutes into Prey, so I didn't get very far, so there's plenty of surprises and spoilers, or surprises and plot ahead. that we can all enjoy. Nick Fox says, hey, Oxhorn, I love the show. Excited for more 76 content from Bethesda. I had a joke about airplanes, but it would probably go over everyone's head. Thank you. Zombie Monster says, you're the one that got me into Fallout. Thank you. And I like and subscribe to all of your videos. That's extremely kind. I'm glad I could spread love for the Fallout franchise. Mr. Random Potato says, you should check out Dying Light 2's trailer. It'll be just like New Vegas with an open world, but with a changing environment, with the factions you choose, zombies, and more. Chris Avellone is a developer. Really? Chris Avellone is a dev. Hey, that's cool. Dying Light 2, you say? I might have to look that up. That sounds really interesting. Thank you. Cole Vanderwall says, more jokes. Oh, man, I don't know if I can handle it. I got to get scotched up for this. Cheers. How's the USA? I hear it's a mess over there. You're asking me about the whole USA? I mean, the USA is a very big place. I've been to a few places within the USA, but it's hard for me to comment on all of the USA. But it's fine, you know. People go about their daily lives, and they go to work, and they entertain themselves, and they love their loved ones, and it's normal. It's a normal place, just like any other country. We've got our controversies and our politics, which are boring, and all those things going on, but, you know, it's fine. It's a fine place. Fox says, are you going to play the Halo Master Chief Collection remaster on PC? Maybe. My wife loved Halo, so she'll be thrilled when she finds out that it's coming to the PC. Her childhood was Halo. She played it with her brother growing up. She loved it. I never got into Halo, probably because it was a console game. The first-person shooter that I really loved, I mean, I did play the original Wolfenstein, but I wouldn't say that sparked my love of first-person shooters. What sparked my love of first-person shooters was Half-Life. And I wish I could introduce my wife to Half-Life. I don't know if she would enjoy it, though. It's not really her kind of game. But I really enjoyed the Half-Life games. It was part of my gaming education. I actually got into the Half-Life series late, long after they had been out. And I did so because I had a job at the time in gaming, and we all played games in the office. And when they found out I hadn't played Half-Life, it was like you could hear a pin drop. And my boss pointed to my computer and said, play it. So I'm like, all right. I sat down and I played it in the orange box and all of that and fell in love. Before that, I was a big, RPG guy, like the traditional Fallouts. That was RPGs as I knew them. That was gaming as I knew them. I hadn't played a lot of games besides World of Warcraft and StarCraft and, over the head looking at your map sort of thing. So I really, really enjoyed the Half-Life series. And Portal, of course, was great. Dude in Mask says, dad joke. I don't got any. Maybe paparazzi joke? I get dad and papa. I guess I don't get it. Is that like a Lady Gaga reference? I don't know. Paparazzi? Saint says, look, for being such a PC snob, I'm surprised how bad you suck at games. I'm not good at games. I mean, you're right about that. I'm not good. But I'm not a PC snob. I play PC because it's more comfortable for me. I have nothing against consoles. I was raised on consoles. My fondest gaming memories as a child were playing console games with my brother, which is something I say on this program often. I'm not a PC snob. I mean, PC is better. Totally. But I'm not a snob. Rusky says, when are you going to get the lore series on Oxhorn? Oh, you mean for replacing L.A. Noire? You'll see. You'll see. Gabe says, hey, I used to watch you and I forgot you. And again, and I forgot how much I love your voice. Oh, that's very kind. Well, glad to have you back. Air 404 says, what has a head and a tail but no legs? A penny. That's more of a riddle, though. Less dad joke, but more riddle. But still very good. Optical says, when does your live stream start tomorrow? At 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. Roman says, did Metro feel foreign for you? Because I've been to a lot of abandoned places here, and they captured them perfectly, if slightly oversaturated. Yeah, it felt foreign to me, but not in an alien way, which I know sounds really weird. But then again, I did play the previous Metro game, so it wasn't my first Metro, and I was kind of used to it. But no, it didn't feel too terribly it felt like I was playing in a different nation. It felt like I was exploring Russia, which is exactly what they wanted you to feel. So I thought it really hit the nail on the head there. I just had so much fun with Metro, and I'm sad it's over. Joseph says, no, you're a PC elitist. Well, I'm not. I'm totally not an elitist. I love consoles. They're in a box, and you can plug things in and play games, which is what it's designed to do. I mean, if I were to sit here and talk about how you can, build your own computer and get better FPS and play at 120 or 140 megahertz and, install more games on a larger hard drive that you control and even use console commands to do things you want in games that you otherwise couldn't, and mod games. I can talk about all of those things, but I'm not going to because I'm not an elitist. I'm totally not, I love all gaming. I'm egalitarian when it comes to gaming, my friends. Killer Skull with $1. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Dude in a Mask Chad says paparazzi, people who take pictures of celebrities. Now, I know what a paparazzi is. I just don't understand the connection to dads. Is it just the papa part? Dadarazzi? It's the papa part. Okay. Guys, we're all gamers, man. It's okay. We can love consoles. We can love PCs. Let's not fight. We're here to drink scotch and smoke cigars and talk about the things we love. So you're on the console. It's all right. My wife loves her console, okay? I married a console peasant, and I love her very dearly with all of my heart. And she's not less of a gamer for playing on a console. That's how I truly feel. Sir Reginald says, pushing the pro agenda there. Oh, I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, I'm going to get in so much trouble. Oh, dear. Crit Gaming says, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Thank you. That's a good one. Dark Hoodie says, how's your shelf doing? It's doing well. It's coming along. I have a few more masks up there. I think I showed those off already, though. Let's see what else is new. I've got an alien blaster. Did you see my alien blaster? I've got a Sugar Bombs cup or a bowl down there. It's hard to see, but it's there. It's coming together. One day when it's done, I'll give you the grand tour. MJ Rodriguez says, you call us peasants. No. I called my wife a peasant. That's all. I said my wife is a console peasant. I didn't say everyone who plays on consoles are peasants. Rusky says, let your inner aristocrat out with that one. Oh, man. I'm going to get mail over this one. I can tell you that. Buttered Up Lobster with a tip. Thank you very much, Buttered Up Lobster. And Thomas Steiner says, what brand of cigars are you smoking today? I'm smoking a La Aurora y Leon Corojo. I'm going to get DMs on Twitter. I can tell you right now. Final Viking says, stop the console hate. What have I started? The Dark Serve says, the PC is better. Why don't you have Horizon Zero Dawn or any of the Red Dead games? I'm agreeing with you. I am literally, straddling the fence here, trying to bridge the gap and bring both sides together. You're right. The consoles have things that they can be proud of, and PC gamers have things they can be. It's a wonderful gaming culture, and we all are part of the same thing. So, no fighting, right? Rusky says, if PC is so great, why didn't they come out with a second A second one? You mean PC 2? I mean, that's a great point. How long have we had the PC? The PC came out years ago, decades ago. And we're still on PC 1. Mythic says, don't worry, Ox. I'm a console peasant and I still love you. Oh, that's good. See, I love crossing the aisle there. You're crossing the aisle. That's great. Ajax says, okay, Ox, I can officially say your name is on thousands of hit lists by now. Even the Irish Mafia are after you now. Microsoft is going to flip and die now. Really? Man, just because I love consoles so much? Okay. Emmett says Vegas 5s or Vegas 5s are my type of cigar. Any suggestion? I have had Vegas 5s. They didn't really stand out in my mind. I smoke this, I mean, well, I can't say any, but hand-rolled cigars in general are, I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to a good hand-rolled cigar. So I get these because they're hand-rolled, and they're at just the right price. Gabe says, play Anthem if you want. If you liked Destiny, you'll love this. I was so on Destiny. I played the beta, I guess, of Destiny 2 when it came out, and it was okay. Didn't really get caught into the story. The dialogue was a little weird. I don't know if it's my kind of game. Sir Reginald says, I guess I'm a console peasant then. It's okay. Just embrace it. Don't fight it. Just embrace it. It's all better if we just acknowledge what we are. Rusky says, look at the bright side. No more dad jokes. That's true. No one's talking about dad jokes now. It's all a format wars. Janice says, why did the old man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Yes, it works. That's a dad joke. Good job. Dude in Mask says, I went to a crow bar. Service was foul. Oh, my heart. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one too. Raman says, I was surprised that in Wyatt's timeline in Wolfenstein, Grace is noticeably nicer. I played Fergus timeline and wanted to punch her in the face. Is she really nicer in the Wyatt timeline? Yeah, I've got nothing against Grace. She's a really interesting character. Are you saying that I would be frustrated by her in the Fergus timeline? John says, Ox, you didn't just call your wife a peasant. A console peasant. It's a different thing, Peasants have to eat the bread that they're given, and when you play on a... Okay, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just gonna get myself in even more trouble. Never mind. I did not call my wife a peasant. It's a different thing. I'm gonna have to replay for the Fergus timeline just so that I can enjoy that particular story arc, because I'm really enjoying the Wyatt timeline. I really am. The little cartoon lizard while he was high in our last live stream was just great. The Lazy Archer says, Oxhorn dad joke, what's the hottest part of a room? The corner. It's 90 degrees. Nice. Okay. I shouldn't be laughing as much as I am, but I am. Dude from Mountain says, could you please try new California mod on Scotch and Smoke Rings? No, it's not canon, so you could play for fun and not worry about footage. Just want to see the story. It's something I'm considering, but you know what? There are so many... One of the things that I'm loving about Scotch and Smoke Rings and my live streaming is I'm able to to explore games that I would love to play, but I otherwise wouldn't have time to play. So I think I'm probably going to be sticking to games that I've been wanting to play for a long time. Alex says, PC elitists like you belong on a cross. Yes, okay, Legion. Thank you, Wolpez. Weird Beard says, isn't the Doom guy related to Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein? I swear I heard that somewhere. I don't know. Is he? This is the first I've heard of it. I mean, they're very similar games in terms of, the way they feel and mechanics. But that's the first I've heard of that. Thomas D says the wall is 180 degrees. Yeah, so a wall would be hotter than a corner. I suppose you're right. Well, just don't go into a gazebo. That's 360 degrees. Shoot. Burn right up. Ash says, we have video evidence that you called your wife a peasant. Okay, fine. I'm sure she'll forgive me. She knows I've called her a console peasant in the past. She's been okay with it. I think. I hope. Don't tell my wife. Sir Onion III says, hey, can you say my name? I love your voice. Yes, Sir Onion III. Good to have you on the program. John is just rubbing it in. Dude, you're in so much trouble now. You better hope out she doesn't find out. Good luck, my friend. Yeah. Charles says, Ox, dating back to the original Pong, I'm a game whore. I play on PC, Xbox, and PS4. Your sins are forgiven. Okay, thank you. I'll take it. I'll take your forgiveness of my gaming sins. Rusky says they're not peasants, they're socialists. They believe everyone's game should run at the same 15 FPS. Now I take my leave before the torches get me. Oh man, you're gonna get me in trouble with that one. Look, 15 FPS is not fair. I watched my brother play Red Dead on his PlayStation, and he was rocking a solid 24 FPS. I mean, we can't exaggerate like that because it's unfair. It's unfair. And people sometimes have their pride wrapped up in their consoles. So we got to be careful. Just a light step. A light step. Wade says, a giraffe walks into a bar and says, high balls on me. Oh, right. Instead of eyeballs on me. Because he's tall. Okay, I got you. Nice. Sir Reginald says, I heard the Doom guy was actually Link from Legend of Zelda, killing those moblins in the future. I guess that's a reference I don't understand. Mr. Random Potato says, in your mind, which Fallout games in this series are canon? Also, seriously, write down Dying Light 2. You won't be disappointed. It's out this year. I will put it on my list. Okay, everyone's getting mad at me over the 60 FPS. I'll write it down. I will write it down. In terms of games that are canon, thankfully, it's not really up to us. I don't really do the headcanon sort of thing, but according to Bethesda, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, New Vegas 3, and Fallout 4, and apparently Fallout 76. Those are the canon Fallouts. Tactics is on the fence. They said, I think they said that Brotherhood of Steel and Tactics were not canon, but then they made many references to Tactics in Fallout 4. So I guess the jury is out on that. Silvestria says, I had and the comment flew off. I had a long bloating day. I'm flacked. Listening to your stream while pounding out some checking questions, leveling a new Alton. Wow, cheers. Thank you. She's making a reference to a video I did many years ago called Inventing Swear Words, and she used some in her comment. Thank you for that. Rusky says, but yeah, the Doom guy is Blazkowicz's descendant. I don't think it's in any game, though, just guides and stuff. Okay, so it's a fan theory? That's really interesting. I'll have to check it out. Got to go, says Gabe. Bye. Thanks for coming, Gabe. Do a smoke ring? All right. I have to relight my cigar. The Dark Seraph says, some games run better on console, and for some strange reason, Nier Automata and the South Park games are such examples. I haven't played any of those, but I will take your word on it. Crit Gaming says, I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. I forgot how much fun smoke rings are. I should do them more often. Flowey, I can't repeat that one, but thank you for your effort, your contribution. Ox, when's the next Fallout 3 video? Saturday. I've got the audio already done. I'm going to have it done for you on Saturday. I might have another one for you on Sunday. You might get a twofer this weekend. No promises, but that's the idea. Carlos says, Ox, are you ever going to show us how to play Caravan? Yeah, that's the other New Vegas video that I still need to make, don't I? And I still need to figure out Caravan. I still have a hard time with it. Yeah, so there's still some New Vegas content to do. Luke Babcock with a wonderful tip. Thank you very much, Luke Babcock. Extremely kind. Deuteronomus says there was a secret Wolfenstein level in Doom 2, probably because they were both ID games. Probably. That might be why they both feel so familiar to me. Okay, I'm losing my touch. Is my mustache getting in the way or the microphone? I don't know. There we go. Patience is key. David says, just wanted to let you know one of my favorite things to do at work is to listen to your Fallout lore videos while I work. Thanks for the great content. You're welcome. I used to do a very similar thing when I worked a desk job for years. I would find some, like a podcast that I really loved and just listen to it all day at work. Ajax says, Ox, sometime you should check out the World War II game Medal of Honor. Fell off the screen. Yeah, the Medal of Honor genre. It's a really good game. It sounds like it would be right up my alley. I love games that are set in that period of time. Hayden says, can you pass me some scotch? Sure, there you go. Cheers. You need to do a video on the Alien Blaster in Fallout New Vegas. I did that already. I didn't do a dedicated video on it. I included it in a video on unmarked locations, I believe. I'm trying to remember where. I know I did it. But if you don't have the Wild Wasteland trait, something else appears there. And I think I did my video on it when I did my video on that. I'm trying to remember what that was. John says, talking about smoke rings, I saw a guy blow a square bubble. I find that hard to believe. Not saying you're lying, but I find that hard to believe. A square wouldn't maintain its shape. It would collapse in on itself. I'm happy to be proven wrong. Zachary says, dad joke, why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating? Because they have no body to go with. Nice. Weird Beard says, once you figure out Caravan, you'll never have to worry about lacking in the caps department, especially early on in the game. That's true. There are quite a few people you can play Caravan with that are not very good at it. You can make quite a living. Silestra says, when Halo is finally released on the PC, you should stream those as a replacement for Fallout 76 and Metro. Such neat lore in those games. I'm sure you'd love the Flood lore. I'll consider it. I will consider it. But there's so much to do. I have a list of games that I want to do, and I'm really excited to tackle them as well. But then again, I've got a long life ahead of me, hopefully. So that's a lot of time to play some of these classic games. Rolandro says, your video on the Wild Wasteland perk, did I do a video on all of the Wild Wasteland traits or events? Did I do that? I might have. I know I covered many of the Wild Wasteland events as we find them throughout the lore. For example, the Monty Python reference with the grannies. I covered that one in my video on Fisto because that's where we find it. I don't know if I did a video just dedicated to the Wild Wasteland. Caden says, dad joke, hey, did you hear about the shovel? It was a groundbreaking invention. Nipples Enchilada says, what series will you be doing lore on after L.A. Noire and eventually when you run out of Fallout content? Mass Effect lore, Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age? So people have been asking me what I'm going to do after Fallout for years. And I say the same thing. I will never run out of Fallout content to do. Fallout will always be an integral part of my channel. But in terms of other types of content, like when I finish L.A. Noire, I have a game in mind, but I don't want to spoil it. So just stay tuned. You will soon find out. Mass Effect, maybe. I hear the games before Andromeda were really good. I should give them a chance. Not big into Elder Scrolls or Dragon Age. They're fantasy, and I'm not really into the fantasy genre right now. Zachary says, I wouldn't buy anything with Velcro. It's a total ripoff. Wisdom. Make a video about the history of Good Neighbor. I already have. Just Google Good Neighbor Oxhorn and you're going to find my video on Good Neighbor. I had a lot of fun with that video because I looked up the history of many of the buildings that we find on that street and where they were originally in Boston. So that was a fun video to do. Peter Brady says, how come you haven't made a video on the alien blaster in Fallout 3? I did an entire series on Mothership Zeta, and in that series, I talked about the alien blaster. So check out my Mothership Zeta DLC series. I think I covered it there. Josh says, will you do Mortal Kombat? I haven't played Mortal Kombat since I was a kid. I remember the originals when they came out. I would go to the arcade with my friends, and it was scandalous at the time because it was the goriest game imaginable. And me and my friends were like, oh my gosh, they ripped the head off. Lots of fun memories, but I don't know. I mean, maybe the games have changed, but I don't know if there would be a lot of lore in those games. I don't know if it's really my style. Mr. Random Potato says, how far are you on your lore series? Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 4. I've done everything in Fallout 4 except for the main story and except for a few companions. I've done everything in New Vegas, practically. In Fallout 3, I'm about halfway. I'm like 25% through the main story, and I've got one more DLC to do, Broken Steel, and quite a few other little locations and quests to do. I have finished most of the side quests in Fallout 3, but there's still a lot of content to do for Fallout 3. So I'll be pretty busy. Garrett says, why do monkeys like bananas? Because they're rather appealing. Random TF2 Sniper says, please say, hoot. No, I don't do requests. Morgan says, hey, Oxhorn, are you going to do an April Fool's video? Maybe. I really need to think of one, don't I? I did one last year. I had fun with my video last year, but I felt really bad afterwards because some people took it seriously. I did Fallout 5 last year. The April Fool's video was Fallout 5 revealed, and I made up a game. Fallout 5, well, you should watch my video. Fallout 5 was a side-scroller where you go back in time to the lost colonies of Roanoke. That was the game I invented. I had fun, but there were people in the you could go back and read the comments. People were like, Bethesda? This is seriously the worst idea ever. How could you? I felt bad after that. I'm like, oh no, come on, guys. I tried to make it as obvious as possible. A side-scroller Fallout where you go back in time to Roanoke Islands? How could it be any more fake? But no, people were believing me. They believed it. So I felt kind of bad. I don't know. I have to come up with another idea. If I want to do an April Fool's joke. Luke says, hey, Ox, back again, 3 a.m. in the morning. Nothing like a good bit of Oxhorn to watch and stave off the demon sleep. I love your content. Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam right back at you. Hayden Culliver says, if you could make a game, what would it be about and what would it be called? Oh, don't ask me to be creative, please. I appreciate it, but man, this is where I smoke my cigar, I drink my scotch, and I enjoy the chat. I don't want to have to come up with story ideas. Man, that's hard. Creativity is difficult. It's a game set in an island where a volcano explodes, revealing a portal to another dimension where everybody wears hats. Sorry, I know. Andrew says, I may have been one of those people. What's sad is that actually sounded possible. Bethesda would never do that to their game. I mean, we say that now, but I don't think they would ever do that to their game. Josh says, just put a disclaimer in the title if you do. Well, that defeats the joke. Like, you can't do that at the beginning. At the very end of the video, I said, okay, yes, this was an April Fool's joke. The problem is that people don't always get through the video. They'll get like halfway through it, and then the rage enters their eyes. And it's keyboard warrior, this is a horrible idea, Bethesda. Roanoke Island and time travel in Fallout, blah, 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 blah. What can you do at that point? You're like, sorry. Sir Reginald says, I did fall for that April Fool's joke. Nice one, Ox. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Sir Reginald. I guess I had people going. I'm going to have to come up with another idea. Maybe I'll say Fallout 6 reveal. No. Maybe I'll come up with a Fallout 67. What would it be? It would be like Fallout 67, where you could only play as other NPCs. There's no player character. So you just jump from NPC to NPC and you play through their storyline. Like you're the baker for a minute and you have to bake bread and there's no player character. Lots of NPCs. They learned their lesson, but no player character. Just riffing here. Fallout 67. You heard it here first. Crit Gaming says, why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because he didn't have the guts to. Guts are important. Hayden says, that's the new 2019 bestseller game. I should really, copyright these things instead of sharing all of my pearls in Scotch and smoke rings. I need to go down to the patent office or do they do these at patent offices or copyrighted or something? Eric the Red says Fallout 67 located in Albuquerque. How does Bugs Bunny say it? Welcome to Albuquerque. Naoki Best says sounds great. Where can I buy it? I'll let you know when I come out. Maybe I'll make it as a mod. Fallout 67. No player character. Plenty of NPCs. Dude from Mountain says, sad to hear about New Cali, but I understand. By the way, MT is Montana, not Mountain. Okay. Dude from Montana. Okay, I should have seen that. I owe you big for the thousands of hours of content I love. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I will indeed. Matt says the next part of Wolfenstein is so good. Is it? Oh, you got my Wolfenstein gears going. You make me want to play it right now. Got a few more minutes and then we'll start the game. If you do, I'll just never trust you as a Fallout news source, says John Mills. I'm not a Fallout news source. I'm really not. People want me to be, but I don't want my channel to be a Fallout news source. That's not the content I make. I explore the lore in the game that's there. I don't reveal gossip and news. That's not my channel. So it's okay. You don't have to trust me as a news source. Ben Beck says, not as Fallout, but the idea sounds good. Playing as NPCs would be unique. Any game developers in the chat, you know my email address. Ryan says, show us the big Fallout cap on your desk. Oh. It's a coaster. I wanted coasters for my office, and I figured this would be a good one. Nuka-Cola coasters. Robin says, Ox, I love the community. I agree. Gaming community, there are several gaming communities where you just find wonderful people. The same thing happened when I did World of Warcraft all those years ago. I would go to BlizzCon and people would come to my show and I would talk with them. I met so many wonderful, nice people. I met my wife through World of Warcraft, the community, the World of Warcraft community. So, yeah, lots of wonderful people. Mark Eric says, Fallout 67, only NPCs, but since they take our feedback, none of them are voiced. Essentially, it would be a silent movie. That's clever. Clever, Mark. When's the next live stream? Well, you're watching it. But I will have a Prey live stream tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. Could you show us a close-up of your shelves? I'm waiting to do that until my shelves are done. I can't move my camera. It's kind of attached to my... I've got it mounted to the wall, actually, so I can't move it. I can twist it, but I can't move it. But, yeah, one day I will do a big video about my shelves. Okay, a few more comments, and then we'll get right to the game. Johnny Pickle says, hey, Ox, love the videos. Look forward to your Thursday night streams every week. Can you give my cat Shay and my girlfriend Callie a shout-out? They're watching me. I will. Shout out to Shay and Callie, but Callie, you better be careful because he mentioned Shay first. That's right, he put his cat before his girlfriend. So, what does that tell you where you stand, huh? I kid. Well, I can't say he loves you. I don't know if he does. Maybe he does. But he's a fan. He's a big fan. Luke says, is that an Exo-1 helmet behind you? How'd you get it? That is an Exo-1 helmet behind me, and I had it made on Etsy. Etsy is the place to go if you want to find wonderfully creative people who love Fallout and love nothing more than to spend their free time making props from the series. Both the T60 and the Exo-1 helmets are Etsy made. People on Etsy made them. Fallout 67 says, Mythic, exclusive to the Oxhorn store for a year before coming to Steam. Oh no, I'm going to have to come out with the Oxhorn store. I'll sell it exclusive to the Oxhorn store, and when you buy it, you only get one NPC, but the rest will all be included as free DLC. How's that? Rachel says, never seen my father as angry as when I got into his WoW account when I was 7 and quit his guild and spent all his gold. That's how you get your dad angry, right? Oh, that's brilliant. I'm sorry for your dad. Vellingham says, hey, Oxhorn, missed the last few live streams. Sorry, work's been murder on me. Here's to make up for the lost time. Wow, that's extremely kind. Thank you for playing Fallout 2. What'll you stream next on Thursdays? Think you'll put Dead Space up for consideration? I tried to get Dead Space working on my machine, but I couldn't get it to work. I tried buying it from Steam and from GOG. Couldn't get it to work on my machine. I may try again. I really wanted to play Dead Space. It looks like a great game, but I couldn't get it to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing Prey tomorrow, and then we'll pick up with Doom here on Scotch and Smoke Rings when Wolfenstein ends. That's the plan. Okay. Mr. Random Potato says you missed my comment. All right, sorry, I'll do my best. What's the hardest choice you think you made in Fallout? Betraying Sean was hard. don't know if it was the hardest choice. Killing Harold is hard. Those are all hard choices. All right, 2 more. Joshua says, I'm actually currently playing World of Warcraft after a long absence. I have to agree the community is fantastic, but I feel burnt out from it from time to time. What's your reason for leaving the game? My reason for leaving the game is just new interests. I developed a love for different types of games. I spent many years of my life in fantasy MMOs, and that was fine. But I decided, that I felt like my heart was really in a different genre of game. And it turned out it was Fallout. So that's why I'm here. Nice Fallout New Vegas sign, says NCR Ranger. Thank you. I'm really proud of that sign. It's broken, though. For some reason, the neon isn't working, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to take it into the shop. Okay, 2 more questions. Wellingham says, Doom. Ox, you beautiful man. You rock so hard. I'm looking forward to playing Doom after we finish Wolfenstein. Luke says, Doom, my suggestion from last week. Mwahaha, internet points. You, sir, deserve them. Okay. Now, I'm going to be playing Wolfenstein. I will still do my best to look at the chat. But bear in mind that I am going to be preoccupied, so I may not be able to get to everything. All right, give me just a second while I get the game up and running on my machine. Joel says, Prey is giving mad Half-Life vibes at the Mo. Keen. Well, I hope you enjoy it when I start it tomorrow. Absolute Horse says, there's nothing like some ice cream and watching Oxhorn after a long double shift. Here's a tip. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much for the tip. I'm glad you're here. Let's dive into Wolfenstein. Sean says, hey, Ox, it's payday. Well, you came to the right place. Thank you very much. All right. I'm assuming it's loading. I don't see a little spinning wheel or anything. There we go. Okay, now what am I doing? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. This is my silenced weapon. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Probably shouldn't open fire on that big machine just yet. I wonder if there's a way to take it out. Who's whistling? I heard whistling. Who's whistling?
Here, we're standing on top of the Lakeview apartment building. So many of them. They just keep coming. So many Nazis. It never ends, does it, Captain? Can you dig it, man? Wyatt, out.
I love Wyatt.
We've met up with your people on the roof of the Lakeview apartment building. That ride of yours better get here soon, because we won't hold out much longer.
Bossman, come in. Where's our boat? I don't see no boat. We're getting our butts handed to us out here.
Wyatt, I read. Sorry, we're being held up. Working to resolve the problem.
I just want to kill it. Where's my big gun? No. My other one. Yeah. Oh, and I'm out of ammunition for it. Probably not the best idea. Okay, is this how I just waste all my ammunition? It's sparking. And he doesn't want to move. Okay, there we go. He was standing still for me. I know I didn't have to kill it, but I wanted to. Beautiful. Okay, well, I wasted a bunch of ammunition, but oh well. Now, is my music not working? It is. There's just no music here. Okay. All right, where's my silenced machine gun? There it is.
Ugh, more sewers.
Poor Blazkowicz. All right, when do I gotta come up for air? Okay, good. I don't have to worry about that. Can I turn this light off? I keep wishing there were certain game mechanics like I remember from Metro. I mean, that's a sign of a great game. Doggone alligators, man.
This is it, Anya! This is where it all ends!
Grace! We need evacuation now!
Oh, what is that?
Yeah, baby! Woo! Grace! Oh, you are a gosh darn hero! I knew you would make it!
Wyatt, Anya, help everyone get on board the U-boat. The Nazis will regroup and attack. Hurry up! Blazkowicz, get your ass up on the Lakeview apartment building roof and climb on board the U-boat. We've spotted the Outsmerzer on the radar. It'll be here any minute. Haul ass!
Working on it. I kind of got a situation here. Well, I just pretty much killed myself. Okay, let's try that again. At least we're at a checkpoint.
Yeah, baby! Woo! Grace! Oh, you are a gosh darn hero! I knew you would make it!
Wyatt, Anya, help everyone get on board the U-boat. The Nazis will regroup and attack. Hurry up! Blazkowicz, get your ass up on the Lakeview apartment building roof and climb on board the U-boat. We've spotted the Outsmerzer on the radar. It'll be here any minute. Haul ass!
Hey, weapon upgrade kit. Sweet. Josh says, sorry about that gator I chased ya. All right, I got Well, that's, well, I could do that. No. All right, hold on. Pistol, fully upgraded. Sturmburger, upgraded. Mash and player. Good to go. Shock hammer, good to go. Well, let's, shoulder stock. Eliminates all recoil. Spring loader. Hold the trigger to charge up and fire up to 3 grenades. Let's do the rocket. Chris says, other than Chris, who's been your favorite companion? I really like Kate from Fallout 4 and Cass from New Vegas. I also like Preston. I know it's kind of boring, but I like him. Feeling good. Someone's shooting at me. But I got a big gun. Oh, look at him go. I got to get on top of this apartment complex. Do I drop the gun? No, I don't. This is mine. And I love it. Now this is mine. And I love it too. Oh, I can't jump up there, can I? Here we go. Officer down. Oh, that dog just splattered. Oh, doggone it. I wasn't paying attention to my health. E's postcard. Dear Satnan, here I sit in a dingy hotel thinking of you, Mother. You're what keeps me going through these lonesome days. I try to show what I'm capable of, but these German producers tell me I sing weird. They think I'm too influenced by the dark side of American music. I'll be home to see you soon, Mama. All my love, E. The dark side of American music? What exactly is that? What exactly is that in the 1970s? Disco? Well, I'm glad I came back. I got the star card. Let's kill that officer. Who needs stealth, right? Someone came up behind me last time. Officer down. Before I drop this sucker, I'm going to make sure they're all dead. This music is great, by the way.
Blazkowicz, all of the evacuees are on board, but we can't leave. Props are stuck in the mud. We're stranded, and the Ausmerzer is incoming. If it gets here before we bail, we are fucked.
What about, like, the nuclear cannon?
What are you talking about, Wyatt?
The shockwave from the nuke could push us out to sea, man!
Now that's the stupidest fucking plan I have ever heard. Set.
Well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Blazkowicz, hop on the nuclear cannon and fire it to maximum distance. I just hope it's far enough away from us not to rupture the hull.
Can I get up there this way? Nope. All right, had to check. Set's like, well, for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Very logical, Set. But you are talking about nukes. Okay, I need some health, man. I'm running low. Okay, that was the top that I tried to get to. Whoa. Nothing back here for my efforts? Oh man, the ship just plowed right through. Okay, we can get around there as long as I don't lose the last few health I have. Okay, well at least I'm back up to 40. Now just to make sure I'm not missing any secrets, am I? No, I think I'm okay. Up we go. Wait, what was that? Oh, great.
You have to fire now, Blazkowicz! Now!
You missed the engine! Nukes! Ultimate Debate says, been watching since 40K subs, still great content. Thank you. Did he miss?
Got it. Looks like the Ausmerzer lost track of us. Clear skies on the scope.
For our angle commands it now. Using it to hunt terrorists. But in the way back, the Ausmerzer would roam from city to city, crushing any resistance. Now, we ignite a revolt, you can be sure the Ausmerzer swoop in, put an end to it before you can say hell's bells. If we're gonna start this revolution, we need to put an end to the Ausmerzer firstly.
So then we mount a surprise attack, conquer the Ausmerzer, and use it against the Nazis.
No, the Ausmerzer is protected by an automated
Sounds easy.
security system called Odin. Seen it when I was up there.
We'll hijack the system, find the Odin codes, and disable the fucking thing. Yeah, but that kind of information is a top military secret. Only the Oberkommando is privy to it.
It's so easy, man. I've got it all figured out.
Oh, yeah?
After you atom bombed the bejesus out of the old Oberkommando at Roswell, the Nazis ran scared. They took all their top brass, all their top military secrets, and they reestablished the Oberkommando on Venus. Venus, the planetary body, Venus in space, man. It is cold. Up there, you're gonna need radioactive mittens.
Mittens, nigga!
Okay, we're just gonna fly there. We are gonna load up and we're gonna fly. Oh man, we're just gonna take our choppers, but instead of only going so high, we are just gonna keep going straight up right into space with the mind. You know. Then we're gonna drop you off on Venus. You're gonna break into the Oberkommando and you are gonna steal those Odin secrets from their computing machines.
So, I might have a plan too? Wyatt, do you
Okay,
mind?
let's listen to yours.
It's all good.
In 2 days, final auditions for the role of the infamous terrorist William Terrorbilly Blaskowitz take place on the enigmatic Aristat habitat on Venus. One of the hopeful actors is Jules Redfield, here getting a snack from his favorite milkshake bar in his hometown of
Anya, what you think?
William and I are going for milkshakes.
providing a satisfying, less hurried way of...
Kill the actor, take his place. He goes to Venus.
His papers are all in his glove box.
We're going to Venus?
What about him?
Oh, this is so great.
Well, is he a Nazi?
You a Nazi fella? Can't even tell no more.
Oh, this is great. It's like a 70s
How I look?
pulp action movie.
Like a walrus. Don't forget your luggage. Remember, you are Jules Redfield, professional actor.
Oh, I love
Traveling
this.
to Venus to audition for the part of William Joseph Blaskowitz. Now, you are summoned by personal invitation, so security should be minimal. Break a leg.
Mr. Redfield? Mr. Jules Redfield?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm Helena, the director of this film. Apologies
Just say
for
you're
the
a method
long
actor.
journey, but my producer favors a safe location and has an affinity for dramatic settings. Come.
Oh, my luggage.
Someone will bring it for you. Come. Welcome to the audition, Mr. Redfield. Now that you're all here, I ask you to prepare yourselves. You must be off book for this audition, so be sure to memorize your lines before the producer gets here. He has a volatile disposition, so be careful what you say and do in his presence. Mr. Redfield, I can't stress enough how important it is you learn these lines by heart. Your script is on the chair. I will be with you shortly.
Can't blow my cover. Better keep a low profile.
Let's see what the script says.
Pretend acting for those so inclined.
Your agent got you on the short list for this?
Nah, man.
How am I supposed to remember this shit?
Thought I had to
I gotta write this down.
This is exciting, man.
I want to read this. The End of All Evil by A.H. But they are too late. The bomb in the dining hall explodes, killing every child inside mercilessly. Exterior, the courtyard day. The camera moves in on Blondie, who stops outside the orphanage. The dog lowers her head and whimpers. She realizes that she's too late and that many innocent German lives have been lost. Interior, orphanage day. The camera pans over to the chaos and death which suffuses the classroom. We zoom in on the lone dark shape of William Blaskowitz, the child murderer, looming over the dozens of tiny scattered bodies. Sunlight seeps through the gray Venetian blinds, their shadows imprisoning our evil antagonist figuratively. Eva, the schoolteacher, looks up from the murdered 8-year-old girl she is cradling. She is weeping. Eva, dramatically weeping, a cold-blooded terrorist. That's what you are. Blaskowitz, with evil contempt, and you're a Nazi whore. Eva, you monster, what are you going to do to me? Ah, Blaskowitz, I will rape and murder you. Actually, he wouldn't say that, though, because he's an American, right? Eva, so many
Oh, Jesus, you moron.
German innocent lives you have killed, but the German race will rise again. Blaskowitz, I will murder your dirty race, too. Oh, this script.
Places, quickly! Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler!
Don't tell me it's... Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding.
Helene! Kommen Sie. Haben Sie das gesehen? Fremde in meinem Büro. Würden Sie mir bitte verraten, wer in Gottes Namen das ist?
Ja, es sind Schauspieler, mein Führer.
Schauspieler?
Ja. Diese Männer wollen für die Rolle von William Joseph Blaskowitz vorsprechen. Es sind Schauspieler. Es tut mir leid, meine Nachricht hat sie wohl nicht erreicht.
Was? Und bessere konnten wir nicht finden? Keiner von denen sieht dem Kerl auch nur ähnlich.
Ja, das ging
Gott nochmal!
Das kriegen wir mit Schminke hin, mein Führer.
Oh ja, Schminke. Gut.
Oh my God.
Das ist magisch.
Ja.
Magisch. Schauspieler. Geschult in der Kunst der Verkleidung und Täuschung. Ja. Ähnlich wie Spione. Vielleicht ist ja ein Spion unter Ihnen. Sie haben sicher alle mein Buch gelesen.
Oh, yes, mein Führer. And my children have read it too.
I loved it, Mr. Hitler. Super good.
Mr. Hitler, wenn Sie mich ansprechen, sagen Sie mein Führer. Verstanden? Haben Sie keinen Respekt vor Autorität? Ihre Worte gewähren Einblick in einen höchst verräterischen Geist.
I am so sorry, mein Führer.
Sind Sie denn ein Idiot?
No, mein Führer.
Sind Sie ein verkleideter Schurke, ein Jude? Ein verräterischer Jude?
No, mein Führer. I'm from Arizona.
Ja, sie kommen immer wieder. Wölfe im Schafspelz. Konspirierende, lügende, niederträchtige Juden. Ich erkenne sie schon von Weitem.
Oh, man. Really?
Wenn Sie mein Buch gelesen haben, wissen Sie, dass ich die Wahrheit kenne. Und wer die Wahrheit auf seiner Seite hat, der gewinnt immer. So konnte ich die Welt von den Juden reinigen und so konnte ich die minderwertigen Kommunisten in die Knie zwingen. Oh, so ging das. Ich habe ihn vernichtet. William Josef Blazkowicz.
Holy. Wow. I have no words.
Helene. Mein absolutes Meisterstück. Das Jahrhundert-Epos. Und mein künstlerisches Erbe. Wer mein Drehbuch liest, der wird die zahllosen Stunden zu schätzen wissen, die ich aufgewendet habe, damit jede Szene, jeder Zeile, jeder Silbe fehlerfrei ist.
Bravo, mein Führer, bravo!
Um Gottes Willen.
Come on, man. Oh, wow. They just make him so pitiful.
Weg! Weg! Sie! Sie spielen die Szene. Helene, zusammen mit Ihnen.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
What the hell did I write?
Oh, no. And you're... I remember this.
And you are a Nazi whore.
You monster! What are you going to do to me?
Oh, I will save and marry you.
I will rape and murder you.
So many German innocent lives you have killed, but the German race will rise again!
Shit.
I want to do a funny one. I will save your married people too. I will massacre your damn people too. I will muffin your ripe peach. I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
I will muffin your ripe peach too.
Ach, widerlich. Absolut widerlich. Sie haben offensichtlich keine Ahnung, wer dieser Mann ist.
Oh no, it leads to death, of course. Oh, no.
Your agent got you on the short list?
Okay. Oh, please don't tell me we have to go through this whole thing again.
I'm supposed to remember this shit. I'm gonna write this down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can we skip?
Places.
I had to do the muffin and peach bit. I'm sorry, I had to. I didn't realize we'd have to go through this whole thing again.
What the hell?
Okay, here we go. And you're a Nazi whore.
And you are a Nazi whore.
You monster! What are you going to do to me?
Oh, almost made a mistake there.
I will rape and murder you.
So many German innocent lives you have killed, but the German race will rise again!
Shit.
Oh,
I will murder your dirty race too.
Die Worte waren richtig, ja. Aber Sie haben anscheinend nicht die mindeste Ahnung von der Psyche eines Mannes wie William Joseph Blazkowicz. Wie können Sie sein, was Sie nicht verstehen? Sie. Spielen Sie die Rolle. Füllen Sie die Rolle.
A cold-blooded terrorist. That is what you are.
And you're a Nazi whore.
You monster. What are you going to do to me?
I will rape you. And I will murder you.
So many German innocent lives you have killed. But the German race will rise again.
And I will murder your dirty race too.
Viel besser. Sie könnten von ihm lernen. Ich gebe Ihnen, was Sie brauchen.
This is so surreal. I'm sorry, it's
Irren
bizarre.
Diesen dreckigen Untermensch. Oh, ich kannte ihn. In- und auswendig. Und darum konnte ich ihn gefangen nehmen und ihn der Gerechtigkeit übergeben. Mein Gott.
Oh, please don't.
Mein Gott, habe ich Hunger. William Joseph Blazkowicz. Aufgewachsen in Mesquite, Texas. Mischlingskind eines Verkäufers und einer polnischen Jüdin. Die Mutter wurde vom Vater ausgeliefert, starb in einem Vernichtungslager in Neumexiko. Selbst als Erwachsener waren seine geistigen Fähigkeiten noch die eines Kindes. Und tatsächlich, als sie nach seiner Exekution aufschnitten, konnte man sehen, dass er Jude ist. Oh. Helene, machen Sie weiter. Ich bin müde.
Aspirants, as you know, this role is very physical. William Joseph Blazkowicz was not a man of intellect, he was a man of action. The scene takes place right before the scene you did earlier. Blazkowicz is about to plant the bombs that will massacre the German children in the orphanage. But first, he must eliminate the brave soldiers standing guard outside the school in a brutal fight scene. Mr. Llewellyn-Ewing?
Llewellyn-Ewing.
Yeah. Why don't you start? You will each improvise a fight sequence. And once the guard is eliminated, you finish the scene by reading the lines from the cue card, exactly as written. Places. Und action.
Stop! Oh, God, I'm bleeding. I need to take a break.
Line, please.
Yeah, I need a doctor.
Line.
Your bravery is no match for a Neanderthal like myself. Besides, I only know how to fight in a dirty manner. Now, to kill all the innocent children, Germany's future. Ha 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 ha! What?
Wow. Gee whiz.
Mr. Redfield, please. The floor is yours.
Everyone is saying, don't go in. Go to Hitler when it lets me. Okay.
Mr. Redfield, would you step into the box? Nein! Erschieß ihn!
Oh no! Okay, how do I survive? How do I survive that? Okay, hey buddy.
Mr. Redfield, would you step into the box? Nein! Erschieß ihn!
How do I get the gun? I'll try it again. I'll keep trying until I get it.
Nein! Erschieß ihn!
I guess I can't. So it's what? Just that, Why did it put me out there? You don't survive that. Everyone is saying I don't survive. Man. All right. So I can't kill Hitler and survive. Well, at least I got the achievement.
Mr.
Right.
Redfield, would you step into the box?
Okay.
Und Action!
Dann mach es mal richtig, du Wichtigtuer.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you had in mind? You Nazi assholes. Because that's all you're getting.
Wunderbar, wunderbar. Haben Sie das gesehen, Helene? Wie geboren für die Rolle. Er wird mein Platz gewinnen.
Oh
Gott.
my gosh.
Er ist mehr als perfekt.
Wow.
Let me help you unpack, Mr. Redfield. Was zur Hölle ist das?
Okay.
Brace yourself, Adolf. I'm leaving here with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
Amen. Wow, that was one extended cutscene, but we got a chance to kill Hitler. So, hey. I shall eat all of the fruit in this basket. Feeling good.
Wirklich? Ja. Wie viele waren es bei dir? Zählen Hinrichtungen auf? Na klar. Dann ab. Ich war auch mal in einem Feuergefecht.
Whoops.
Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha sofort sicher. Alpha ist gesichert. Wiederhole.
Whoa!
Alpha ist gesichert.
Actually, I think I'll use this bad boy. Or not. Guess I don't have the ammunition for that. Whoa! Oh, FPS. That's what I wanted. Whoa, what got me? Okay, well, I can try my stealth run again.
Adolf. I'm leaving here with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
Achtung! Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha sofort sichern. Alpha ist gesichert. Wiederhole. Alpha ist gesichert.
I love how confidently those Nazi officers just stand there and point a pistol at you. Check the room downstairs. Okay. Got a record. That one's blocked. Unavailable. I got a concept. Whoa. Someone is a fan of Herr Engel. And there's my armor. Thank you very much. Wasn't there another one? I guess I got both. Okay, now to find this officer. One of the rooms has a weapon upgrade. Oh no, how did I miss that? All right, I'm gonna put this here. I'll be back for you later. There it is. Thank you very much. I suppose I could upgrade the... I can't upgrade these, can I? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? Oh, man. Okay, this is tricky.
Brace yourself, Adolf. I'm leaving here with your secret Odin codes. Then we steal the Ausmerzer, take out General Angle, and show the American people what revolution looks like.
Okay, I need to figure out a different tactic. I say that as I do exactly the same thing. Okay. Let's use the weapon upgrade again on this guy. Okay, well, I'm glad I saved. Let's reload the gun before firing. How about that?
Here's Nate!
Okay, I'm going to try and do this. In a different way. Okay, so there were more rooms over here that I missed earlier. Got him. Okay, let's say that. And 1 second, the chat on my game has messed up real quick. Ox, did you invest in the heavy weapons and commando perk? Huh. If only it was that easy. Try headshots with a silenced pistol. I will when I run out of ammunition on this thing, but I mean, when it does so many more bullets, hey, fewer mistakes. In theory. Now, how I'll get through this part, I don't know. Oh, man. This is tricky. Can I get them all? Well, we'll see. Oh, you're kidding. Wow.
Achtung! Die Einrichtung wird angegriffen. Alpha sofort sicher. Alpha ist gesichert. Wiederhole. Alpha ist gesichert.
Okay. Oh boy. Got the other officer. Okay, this weapon is really saving my bacon here. Saving my bacon. Could use more armor. Getting tons of health here. All right, let's save while I'm here. This little robot looks friendly. Hey, little guy. All right, let's see what I missed down here. Ooh. Ah! Is that the way? Okay, so we've got two paths. We've got that right path. I'm not dropping this weapon, not while I have it. And then we've got up here. Let's go up here first. This is some command center. All right. Keep my eyes open. I gotta find the codes. Okay, before I go that way, I want to see what was back this other way. Let's take a look at my map. Okay, so it's the same. I could have gone the same way. What did I miss down there, though? So that's a dead end. But what could I have missed down there? John says, you really don't like using the map, do you? I know you wrote that before I just used the map. But, I guess you're right. I could learn to use the map more often. Okay, this leads to a hangar, and I can't go there yet. Okay, so I was going the right way. And they all came rushing in from this room. Man, this is like Star Wars level stuff here. Ooh, is that supposed to be the planet? Alpha's E-Post from Alpha to Commandant Helmut Berenger. Date, August 5th, 1961, Berenger. I am livid at your disregard for details. The specimens you brought me last week were unclean. Unclean! All of them. You are too simple to understand the significance of my special research to give the matter proper attention. The chemical composition concerns me not. It's the aura of the colors. I've shown you what tainted light can do to plants. Same thing with humans. Impurities of the second and third order cannot simply be filtered away. It's like German blood, forever soiled if mixed with inferior heritage. Our eyes should be like hungry funnels, eagerly drinking only the purest shades. I learned this as an artist in Vienna, tasting the bright hues, synthesia, reflecting patterns of eternal scope. Wow, this was written by Hitler himself. You are reassigned to special duty in the Australian territories. Last chance to prove that you are not completely incompetent, Berenger. A.H. Oh, Adolf. Golly. Look at these little robots. It is Star Wars. I'm almost out of ammo for this gun. I'm gonna have to drop it soon, sadly. Ooh. Oh, it's the other actors. Ah, well, I guess if Hitler kills them, what are they gonna say? Sorry, Hitler, you broke the law? There we go. Spacesuits, spacesuits.
Here it is. My ticket down to the surface.
Transportkapsel bereit zum Einsteigen. Bitte Zugangsdaten eingeben. Achtung, Fehlfunktion, Navigationssysteme beschädigt. Nicht. Notfallausruf eingeleitet.
Well, that works too.
Landung in T-3, 2, 1.
Holy cow. J1 unread tutorial. What am I missing? Throw grenades, constrictor harness, ramshackles. I think I read them all. Atmospheric suit. Venus atmospheric suit. Because of the high temperatures on the surface of Venus, you have to wear the Venus atmospheric suit. The suit is powered by coolant, and you can't stay outside for as long as the coolant lasts. or you can stay outside for as long as the coolant lasts. When your coolant meter is low, make sure you find your way inside or to a coolant station where you can refill your suit. When your suit runs out of coolant, you will instantly burn to death. Oh,
Air
great.
feels heavy. Brutal heat. Like Texas in August.
Ich rufe Kapsel 7. Bitte antworten.
Whoa.
Time to break into the facility, find the Oberkommando, steal the Odin codes for General Angle's ship.
That's
Slick
the
as a
plot.
whistle. Damn, I'm burning up.
Robbie says, forgot it was Scotch and smoke rings. I've been sick with the hospital Tuesday and missed the parade. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm just glad you're here now. Got it. No, didn't. Almost. Okay. Maybe I'll try to sneak by that guy. How about that?
Damn, I'm burning up.
Just trying to figure out how to get in here first. Okay, well, at least now I know how to get in. I can try and sneak in and then take out some of those big guys. Or not. Oh, man. Well, I got the officer. Now I know where he is. You know it's bad when the game tip says difficulty. You can change the difficulty at any time. Thanks. Okay, that's much better, huh? Ooh, a long climb. What do we got up here? Hello. I'm here for the picnic. They gave me a big gun. Almost as if they think I'm gonna need it.
There's that heat again.
Okay. Up we go. Don't forget you have Pain Train. Thank you very much, John. I sometimes do forget from between all of the games I'm playing. Down or up? I guess we go back up. Or we go up instead of going back down. A little top off never hurt anyone.
Soweit ich weiß, sind jetzt nur noch Deutsche.
Aber der Gestank der Untermenschen ist bestimmt um 10 Grad.
Guter Punkt.
Too hot. Need to cool down.
Ah, dang it. Let's try again. I don't think I need this anymore.
Die Venus ist vielleicht der perfekteste Planet im Universum.
Warum?
Ja, also, es ist der einzige Planet im Universum mit einer rein deutschen Bevölkerung.
Was ist mit dem Mond?
Nein, nein. Mondbasis haben sie mit Sklaven.
Aber die Sklaven sind tot, wurden in einen Krater geworfen. Soweit ich weiß, sind jetzt nur noch Deutsche auf dem Mond.
Stimmt. Aber der Gestank der Untermenschen bleibt. Der Mond stimmt.
Got the officer. Now to go get that Enigma code and try not to get seen. Okay, so they're on the other side there. Okay. Just wanted the Enigma code. Whew. Okay. Is this just another way? Yeah. Got a star card, though. Okay, wait, can we go this way? No. Man, my chat keeps messing up. There we go. I guess that means I'm gonna need it, huh?
I'm burning up.
Oh yeah, there's a big guy there. That's why they give me this. Woo-wee. I just don't know which one I want, do I? Robbie says, hey, Oxhorn, you got me hooked on Wolfenstein games. Saw you playing last week and I went and beat the new order. Now I'm just working on the old blood, trying to catch up to you. Well, I only play this once a week, so you'll probably catch up to me. It's a great little series. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't need that refueling station. Here we are. Inside. Well, that was messy. Could have gone nicer. I have regrets, but we're alive, so I'll just take it. Ooh-wee. Nope. Nope. Yep. Was he the only one? There's something big on the table.
You might call this a howling hellscape. That view is prettier than a pie supper.
Ooh, this looks fun. Uberwigger. Uber Gregor. Hold to charge the weapon with diesel. And left click to ignite the fire and Uber shot. Okay. No, 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 no. Let's take it for a spin. Okay, so clearly I don't understand how that weapon works. Let's try it out again. Is it like a grav gun? I see. Okay. Well, we'll try it. Oh, crowd control. Oh, wow. Okay. Nasty. Where were these guys? Just hanging out back here? What is this?
Damn, I'm burning up.
Okay, that was fun. Don't know if I like it though. Very situational. Ox, enemy robots have that weapon too. Use extreme caution, says Cosmos Zone. Oh, great.
Deja vu.
Conveyor belt. That's fun. Oh, whoops. I want my gun back, though. I guess I can't do anything right now. I'm on a conveyor belt. There we go. I'll take that back. Thank you. Ooh, was I low on health or something? All these fancy weapons are just making me angry. I'm going to take out my sniper rifle. Okay, what's with this strange music? Ooh, he's confused. He's confused too. Golly. Ah! Maybe I should just use my shotgun. How about that? No, that doesn't work. Let's try something else. Surprising. All right, we'll just do this piecemeal. How about that? Okay, I moved over here. Let's save. Can I go in here? No. Well, where did they all come from? I guess they all came out of that door? Okay. gold. He was using a theremin. That's what a creepy sound. I thought it was like a robot humming or something, but no, it was a theremin. And of course, we can use it too. Blazkowicz. He was having way too much fun with that. Save. And let's relight our cigar. Okay. So the key was the pistol. Not the big gun, not the sniper rifle, not all of the other guns in my arsenal. It was the pistol. Well, now what? What am I missing? Ah! Where's that officer? Oh boy, two of them. Two big guys. Let's be a little bit more subtle. Subtle, Oxhorn. It's not a race. Save here. Nope. Hydroponics. Whoa. Es honkt alles zusammen. I have no idea what that says. Any translators in the chat? Ox, there's a gun upgrade in one of the glass booths. Ah! Okay, let's go check that out. Glass booths. I'll keep looking. Must be upstairs. What is that? Cool. I don't know if I missed it or what. Maybe it's later. Oh well. Oh. Interrogation protocol prisoner number 1, Dmitry Fedorov. Subject is suspected of attempted sabotage and illegal communications with the terrorist group known as the Kreisau Circle. Purpose of the interrogation is to obtain actionable intelligence on Kreisau Circle activities, members, associates, and resources. 0600 hours. Interrogation starts. Subject is placed in seated position. Restraints are applied and checked. Operator administers series of electric shocks, low voltage. Subject appears unaffected. Operator to confirm equipment is working. Equipment is working. Operator administers series of electric shocks, medium voltage. Subject requests a sandwich. He is hungry. That's great. Subject is struck across the face by undersigned. Subject loses a molar. Subject complains that undersigned has soft hands. Operator administers series of electric shocks, maximum voltage. Subject asks if power cord is plugged in. Operator retrieves sledgehammer. Breakfast. Interrogation resumes. Operator administers blow using sledgehammer to subject's left hand. Several compound fractures. Subject makes joke about operator's below average strength. Operator administers blow using sledgehammer to subject's right hand. Right ring finger appears amputated. Hard to tell due to significant bleeding. Subject has begun to laugh loudly at operator and undersigned. Undersigned strikes subject in the face with sledgehammer. Subject has lost consciousness. Interrogation terminated. Interrogation scheduled to resume in 2100 hours. Undersigned, Officer Lang. Holy cow. Wow. Well, guess we don't need the replay on that one, and there's the sledgehammer. Oh boy. Charles says the translation is it all depends on it. Really? Huh. Well, that just makes things more confusing. What all depends on it? Interesting.
Welcome to the Oberkommando. Population, shitload of assholes. You got my Odin codes, assholes.
Oberkommando. Oh. Let's save first. Okay. I'm glad I saved first. That was tricky. That's okay. That was pushing my luck there. Oh man, heavy guns in there. If only I had that brand new weapon, that would make things much easier. Josh says, Zox, thanks for making my slow night shift better. You're welcome. Thanks for joining me. Strategy. That wasn't my strategy. That was my other strategy. The one that doesn't work. I tried that first, just to cover the bases. Doggone it. And I got the officer too. It's that dog, man. All right, let's try something new. Okay, that dog is not as bad as you think. Just a couple shots from the shotgun. Not bad. Try drawing the dog out. Kill it first while running around. Good idea. Ah! So close. It's like I don't have any life. I don't have any armor, that's the thing. Crickets.
All right. Now I gotta somehow get to that main terminal and bring home the Odin codes for the Ausmerzer mission.
Okay, thank you, Blazkowicz. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was tough. Okay. Good thing I'm playing on normal difficulty, right? All right, let's look around for any secrets
when in
first.
doubt, start breaking shit.
Okay. Ooh, we got all sorts of secrets and stuff. Star card. Commandant Holzer's e-post from Commandant Hermit Holzer to Venus Command 1961. I've notified General Engel that Odin's new automated defense system has been successfully implemented, and she was most pleased. The Odin codes are your property now. You must keep them safe and far away from any potential tampering. Do you understand? If anyone gets a hold of those codes, they have full access to the Ausmerzer, and that would be disastrous. Incidentally, I note that maintenance still haven't sealed the hole beneath the command center globe as I requested. While this passage may offer easy access for lazy technicians seeking to tune the controls, it is also a serious security flaw, and as such quite unacceptable. At the very least, put a hatch with a code lock. I will look into the matter again in 3 days. The hole beneath the command center globe. Okay. Hello. We're getting somewhere. A few more secrets that I missed. There's one over here. Okay. Oh, and there's one back where I came. And 2 more in there. All right, let's go back where I came. Can I? Nope, I'm stuck. I missed that one. Okay, well then let's go get these. one over there in the black. That's weird. Gold bar. How do I get over there? I guess I'll get there later. Okay. Well, hello. Oxhorn save. Save. Thank you. After all that, yeah, I'll save. This shotgun saved my bacon, by the way. I love this thing. Hello. Odin code's on the other side of this door. Oh, that's it.
Odin codes. Where are you? Gotcha.
It's like an arcade. Got his personal own flying saucer. Just came from Venus. Stopped by to say hi.
You like that, bird? Best be on your way now. Our ride's here.
I love that guy.
Why are the emergency lights on? Where is everyone?
Something is wrong. Be ready for anything.
What? What? I just got back.
Go in, Blazkowicz. I have your back.
Yeah, how much more is left of this game? I need to end the broadcast. It's only 10 o'clock.
I'll cover you.
Okay.
Happy birthday, William.
Here's to you, All-American.
This is my birthday? Okay.
Congratulations, Blazkowicz.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag, Herr Blazkowicz.
Nice sauce.
Let's make this year count, Blazkowicz.
It's your favorite.
Mazel tov zum
Banana
Geburtstag,
cream.
Ingrid.
William, blow out your
Here's to
candles.
you, All-American.
Didn't think I'd make it this long.
Well, here's to Brother Blazkowicz. Toughest motherfucker I ever met.
Terrible!
That's some hot damn good banana cream pie right there.
Here's some wicked love.
Is that going to knock him out like it did the last time?
Lord, I was gonna tear a hole in poor old Horton's tummy. Boys!
So, how was Venus? Did you bring me back anything?
Well, the souvenir shop was closed, but brought you this.
Holy shit, Blazkowicz.
Well, I absolutely must tell you about the silverfish.
Is that definitely true?
It is a very small.
Sigrid! Yes, Blazkowicz!
Aww.
Listen, I'm gonna need your Nazi eyeballs on this one.
I am not a Nazi.
Whatever. Look, I'm trusting you to decrypt the Odin codes so we can disable the defense system and hijack the Outsmarts.
Yes, Blazkowicz. But please stop calling me a Nazi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your Nazi feelings? Suck it up, princess. You still here? No, I said that.
Jeez.
Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Oh shit, now it's
Treat her
on.
like crap.
Comrades, brothers and sisters, thank you very much. Tomorrow we are gonna shoot Nazis until we run out of bullets. But tonight is for Blazkowicz. Oh, god damn! Somebody shit the fuck out of that toilet! Oh, come on!
May preserve your head in this here jar, oh, tire belly.
Here.
Nexus!
Come on, give him a punch!
Nexus! Nexus!
A schmear! Give him a schmear!
Oh!
Okay, why?
Well, first Horton starts with corn. And on occasion, we've done barley. But I think, well, I like rye, but he usually does corn. And then we...
William. Wake up, William.
Well, that's quite a party. Santa wasn't invited.
To the head. What's going on?
Wyatt's gone missing. Blazkowicz, you have to track him down. I still have to get my shit together for the mission. Come on!
We've been looking whole night, but we can't find him anywhere.
Wyatt's
You
missing?
have to find him before we move out. Okay. I just need to get a little bit of sleep. An hour, okay?
Poor guy. Find Wyatt. What was all of that about the visitor? Where's the visitor here? Is he really seeing visions? Is he really in contact with something, or is it all in his mind? Well, look, this has been a blast. We got through a whole lot. This has been a 3-hour broadcast. Gonna have to call it here. I gotta get up and do a live stream in the morning. At 10 o'clock in the morning, we'll be doing some Prey, and I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun, but before I can do that, I need to get some sleep. So I'm going to hit the sack. Thank you so much for joining me for Scotch and Smoke Rings. Had a great time. Someone told me we were trending on gaming on YouTube for a while there, which is pretty exciting. I'll cheers to that. Where's my Scotch? There. Cheers to that. But it's late, and it's Thursday. You all need to be in bed. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to bed. So have a good evening. I hope you rest well, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for some Prey. We'll be doing a 4-hour live stream. Fallout 3 content this weekend, 2 videos, hopefully, if I have enough time, so stay tuned to that. Thanks again for coming, and have a wonderful evening.